Hi everybody, this is Dennis from the Dennis and Andy Show. I'm going to do the full review of Marauders 24 and 25 from Marvel Comics. It's an X-Men title. Gerry Duggan is doing the writing. Phil Noto is the artwork. You all know I like the artwork that's in Marauders. I decided to do these two together because their story arcs kind of go together. Incoming ships coming into space, because you know this is after they've terraformed Mars. Identified craft, please turn on your transponder. He's like, hey, I got business on Earth. Understood. You need to stop at the Sword Station 2 above Araco for inspection. Negative, I'm on a clock. Wrong answer, and they basically blast his ship. It goes down. They bring it in. The guards come out, and they're like, whoa. And he goes, if you've come to fight, then you've come to die. Oh, I'm not here to fight or die. I'm Rixo. Tell me where the White Queen of Mutant is, basically. So they're your typical intro screen that we get on the X books. Mercury, you're cleared to land. So we can see that the saucer comes down. And he goes, I'm here on business. I got to go see the new sheriff about the murder of the old sheriff. So they're going on their way. And they're trying to figure out. So we've got Kitty and Emma. So I don't know why you tagged along today, Emma. Oh, it's rather unfortunate. I received a message from Abigail Brand that an alien has been making trouble and throwing my name about. Alien, any idea? It could be one of several males, but I'm not getting a hint of anyone in this port. Hey, how much for a blaster? Ooh, protection is important in Araco, but I don't sell the Earthers. Try elsewhere. So she goes, don't judge me. She goes, do you want a blaster? No, perish the thought. He was quite rude. So they walk in. Sebastian Shaw is sitting there. Hey, I came all the way to Araco to drink alone. Okay, well, have fun with that. They still got that really good history from when they beat the crap out of him. Emma Frost. Rixio. So then we get, this is kind of cool. This is one thing I like that the X-Men are doing. So we get the backstory. Dean Lorex was recruited into the Nova Corps. He's had an impressive skill set. He got Corps training. He was authorized to do a lot of gray, we'll call it gray missions. He was dishonorably discharged for obviously breaking a lot of rules. He was impersonating Nova Corpsman as Eden Rixio, theft of Nova Corps property, trespassing on Xander, misappropriations, grand theft, attempted murder, attempted resurrection of the dead, escape from the, so he's got a real long list. Why don't you send your mousy daughter for a glass of milk and then sit your ass down? Roxio, what an unpleasant surprise. I didn't think our paths would cross again. I knew a blaster would be fun. Basically, oh yeah, this is from a woman who stole my ship. Catherine, would you mind? And he goes, is it here? My ship? Of course, she's got a hidden blaster underneath. It is. That's very good for you. Now tell me, why can't I remember what we did? Well, that was part of our deal. You don't need to sign a non-disclosure, and then I kind of wipe your mind so you have nothing to remember. I would never agree to give you my ship. That I did borrow. But you did try to double-cross me, and let's be honest, I only helped myself to what had been previously stolen. Isn't that right? He goes, and he's just going to kill her. And she goes into Diamond. Oh, Rixio, that was a mistake. You can turn to rock too? My secondary mutation is the least of your concern. He goes after Kitty and starts shooting him. Oh, they're taking bets. And of course, Sebastian's loving it. Oh, we had fun together in our little adventure, Rixio. Oh, and I got a lot of work done. Forming a nation on Earth required a discreet jaunt into space. I'm betting even the ghost of a girl has got to breathe. So he puts something down. She's coughing. He basically knocks her out. Catherine, may I intervene? Just this once. And of course, whoa, nobody touch me again or I'll blow this whole thing up. That's not necessarily, I'll make you whole. I'd rather this detonator turn you into pieces. Again, now that looks very much like a Star Wars detonator. Oh, hell. Allow me. we can't have our entire side of the Quiet Council in Resurrection queue. That would be embarrassing. So, of course, they're talking out loud, which, of course, astounds me that they talk about the Resurrection queue. But, oh well, minor point. Did you just eat that explosion? Thank you, Sebastian. Wait, so we got your ship. How about I just pay you off? Wait, how big of a payoff are we talking? So they go back in there and they're like, oh, peepers, it's good to see you. So this is kind of like the Landro Calrissian thing where he gets in there, they pay him a lot of money, they're going to go in and have dinner. Oh, this is good whiskey. Well, thank you. We make it in Genosha. I'll think on it if you want to move product, but I have to get out. Thanks for making me rich, but you can put me in a position where I can keep the Mysterium and my ship. Basically blows out the window and sucks everybody into space, thus thinking that he has killed the Marauders and he's very happy. And then back on Earth, we see a mutant and who comes out because somebody's going to Molotov cocktail it. And then she goes, oh, my name is Lordra Chantel, and I'm proud to be a mutant, and you should be ashamed. So this flows directly into the next one. The bulk of the story, obviously, is what's going to take place in space. They could die, but remember, several of the members do not have to breathe, including Iron Man. So he uses his ice powers basically to create a large ice bubble. And he starts spinning the bubble to create a gravity out in space. She slaps Emma to wake her up. My diamond form won't use any, because Iceman doesn't use oxygen. Diamond form doesn't use oxygen. Now, Pyro can do stuff to keep them warm out in the cold of space, but that uses oxygen. They go, we don't know if it's going to be better to freeze or suffocate. Well, I have an idea. No, not that. Pyro, I need some water. So Lockheed provides the flame. Pyro transmutes the flame and gets the water, and electricity passes through water, creates oxygen. Bravo. It's Science 101, but it's pretty cool. As long as we're making, we can turn up the heat on it. Unfortunately, we're still dead in the water. Maybe not. So these two guys, remember Sebastian and Bishop, they absorb kinetic energy and they can take it and then they can redirect it. So they start beating the hell out of each other. She can sense where Rixio is. And then they're ready to release their information. They put up a shield. The ball almost shatters, but it hurdles them. And then Kitty goes, all right, we're closing in. Abandoned ship. She goes through. Still has the kill Shaw, if you remember from the earlier issues. Direct hit. She goes through. She phases right through. Thinks he hears something, but doesn't notice her. He goes, don't pass out. That must have hurt. I'm going to kill this guy. I'm too angry. And then he surprises him. He tries to kill her. And basically they get into a fight. She says, hey, I was trained by ninjas. You're not going to get me that easily. And then she pops him one and basically takes off his band, which, it's kind of like Magneto's helmet. It's a blocker for telepaths. She takes control of it. And, this issue is basically them just being able to survive. They wind up dropping him off on Araco with the money, which was surprising. He goes, I'm beat, well played, but just so it's on record, your friend can't beat me in a fair fight. Oh, darling, how cute. There are no fair fights when you face the Marauders. Next, enter the dragon. So that's it. Marauders has probably been my favorite out of the X books for a while since they did the reboot. It's interesting. They're really turning him into a spacefaring. In a lot of ways, this is starting to have the feel of Star Wars. Like I just did the review of the IG-88, and I read the main Star Wars title, and they're just introducing a lot of the stuff. I've been giving it a while to see where they were going to go. It's interesting world building. It's an interesting direction the X-Men have taken. This particular title's been, I thought, the most enjoyable and the most fun, purely. Probably because I like the characters that are in it. This was, 2 issues where we get introduced to a character. We find out how she gets the ship. Very much like Han Solo, we've got the Lando references that are in it. All in all, it's not bad. Honestly, the Star Wars books do it better. We do get some of the, the mutant side of it. So it's not bad. The artwork's great. I do love the artwork. The dialogue is right what you would expect. It's all right. It's not bad. I'm going to give this one a CGC rating of 6.5. It's good. It's not great, but I don't hate it either. I just really wish we would get something of a little more substance in it. And I know that they do that when, they have these big, massive crossovers. And that's kind of the problem with the X books right now, is there's so many X books and so much to dwell on. And I do get them all, and quite a few of the titles have been falling short. But this one's solid. If you're a fan of the space stuff, you'll probably enjoy it. If you're a fan of these characters, I think you're going to enjoy it. So anyway, give it a shot if you guys like these type of stories. And smash the like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell notification so that you know when we do our live streams and you can join us on there. You're free to comment down below or up above. Do you agree or disagree with me? I love comics and I love to hear everybody's opinion on it. So let me know below, and we will talk to you all soon. Thanks.